Let me introduce myself. I'm Clayton Davis, the Chief Awards Editor at Variety. Thank you. I know you came to see me. Thank you very much for that. How'd you like Christy? I could hear you in the back, but it was very, very well deserved. So let's have a chat with the one who brought Christy Martin to life and gave her an amazing story and delivers an amazing performance. Emmy nominee, maybe future Oscar nominee, we don't know. Sweeney!
I really wanted to come back in my PJs, but my team wouldn't let me.
I swear to God, I wanted to start with this question because I feel like it's very, very important we start with this. I need you to say something nice about Ben Foster, because he's a very nice guy in real life, and he's plays a monster, and I would love you to say something nice about him because he's the best.
He is probably one of the most incredible scene partners I've ever had. He approaches scenes in a very similar manner that I do. I don't like to rehearse. And he doesn't like to either. We both believe in really discovering things in the moment and listening to each other, so it was a blast to work with him.
I never knew I needed to be afraid of you punching me, and now I do. What drew you to Christy Martin's story, aside from probably the obvious of like her overcoming incredible obstacles, but like what? This was not on my like bingo card of like what Sydney Sweeney's going to tackle next.
It wasn't on my bingo card either.
So glad you did it. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, did anyone know Christy's story before watching this? I did not. So when I first read the script, I was completely blown away that I didn't know who this woman was. She's one of the most incredibly inspiring women that I've met in my life. And I knew that I really wanted to bring her story to a big screen for people to see her and inspire others. And it's also really fun to challenge yourself as an actor, completely transform yourself. And I actually grew up kickboxing and grappling, so it was fun being able to use that skill set in this.
You've been preparing for this your whole life, then?
I'm hoping, yes.
Can you talk about, actually preparation for the role is, I think we're really getting into a dynamic, but how long was the shoot all together?
So we started filming the second to last week of September, and then we shot till Thanksgiving. But I started preparing the end of June, and I worked with my weight trainer morning and night, and then I had a boxing coach that I work with every day for 2 to 3 hours a day. And they would travel with me. I built my own Rocky gym in my grandma's shed, and I trained back home in Idaho, and I put on 35 pounds during that time.
Me too. So on top of delivering an amazing performance, you wanted to show off a little bit and also produce the movie. So what did it feel like to kind of juggle this whole dynamic of hey, I'm gonna be in this, but also now I'm in charge?
I think being able to sit at the table and have a say in the story making and learn new things is probably what I love the most. I told my team, I was like, even if I can't play Christy, can I produce this? Can I make sure this movie gets made? Because it was so incredible. So being able to wear that hat as well, I love.
What were some of your conversations with Christy? I mean, there's so much to her story, and I'm sure there's stuff that didn't make it into the movie. What were some of those conversations, and were you nervous to meet her?
I was so beyond nervous. I mean, you guys, it's so weird when you're playing somebody and then you meet them. You're like, do you like me? Are you going to like what I do? It's really scary. But within 2 seconds of meeting her, I wanted her with me all the time. She is such a light, she's so fun. She has such a great energy about herself. The crew loved having her there. It was really actually amazing. So the first week of filming, we filmed everything that you guys saw of Ben and I in the house. And so that first Friday, we shot the scene where she had stabbed and shot. And then we had Christy come on set that following Monday. And it was the first time the crew got to meet her. And when she walked in, the entire crew was like silent. And then everybody just stood up and started applauding her. And I think it lasted like 5 to 10 minutes. Everyone was crying, and it was so moving because I think everyone knew the importance of the story that we were telling, but then when you watch all of that and you film all of that and you feel it all, and then you see the real person walk in, I think that really set the tone of, okay, we're all in this together. We really want to bring this story to life for this woman.
One of the best things about Christy, guys, I'm going to tell you a quick story. At Toronto, where the film had its world premiere and people went crazy for it, just like what you guys did, she comes with her dog. She brings a dog with her.
That's Champ. She loves her dog.
And you can't...
She brought Champ to set every day.
And that's fine.
Yeah, she's amazing. I love her.
I really want to talk about some of the more difficult scenes for you to film. Like, I'm a big fan of like kind of trigger warnings. Sometimes in movies, I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna be like really hard for people to watch. But what scenes in particular were you like, oh my god, like put you in a completely different headspace, or that were just hard for you to like get out?
I mean, of course, everything that happens within the house towards the end of the story of her life in the film were very heavy and weighed on me emotionally, but I think that the one that I had the hardest time doing and just processing was when she asked for her mom's help. And for me, like, I have amazing parents, and I can go to them for anything. And I couldn't imagine how hard it was for Christy and for others that deal with that as well. And it broke my heart internally while I was making that scene. And I know Merritt had her emotional problems with it as well, because she's an amazing person. But I think that was actually surprisingly the hardest scene for me.
I was going to ask you about, I worship at the altar of Merritt Wever very much. We meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays, you guys should come. She's an amazing actress. But Katy O'Brien is also incredible in this, and I wanted to know what that dynamic was, because you guys all have really great chemistry together.
We do. She's a badass. I mean, she is strong. She came in, I'm like, I've trained for 3 months, and she's like, I'm at the gym every day, I don't need to like train. I was like, okay. She was great. So all the girls and all the fights that you see were real. It was my first thing. When I walked in and I met with everyone, I said, I want you to hit me. And I want you to hit me hard. And can I hit you? So when you watch all those fights, we're actually hitting each other. And Katy's only request, she goes, please don't break my nose.
Please. Moneymaker. Christy is about obviously more than just boxing. It's about reclaiming your story. This comes out November 7th. Tell people to go see it. What do you want audiences to take away? What I always feel like when people like yourself deliver such a raw, soulful performance, there's a piece of you that is left in the movie. What is left there for you? What do you want people to know about your experience doing this?
I think that Christy's changed me. Christy has been one of those characters. I'm a huge believer in separating yourself as much as possible from your character, so that the moments they call action and cut, you're in and you're out, and I go home and I'm Sid. But with Christy, I felt like I became the most free and powerful version of myself afterwards. And I think I'll forever be grateful and thankful to Christy for that. I learned so much about myself. And I hope that when people watch this film, it opens doors for them. I hope it encourages others to speak out, to listen for their friends, to be more aware, to have more compassion in their heart for others. But I learned a lot about myself.
You've had a very strong run of transformative performances lately, reality. I love doing reality very much. And you have Euphoria coming up. You might have heard of that show, guys.
You guys, it's my last week. I wrap on Sunday.
And here's an episode.
I'd be like, wait, I want to watch.
Yeah, I want to see it go. I want to know what Christy represents for you in the next step of your evolution as a storyteller. Just also, I don't know if you guys know this, today, literally today, and we didn't plan this, she was on the cover of Variety today. So what is this?
You guys wrote a really nice article.
This was like, it was...
It's a surprise.
Picture was fire. The story was fire, the picture was fire. It was very good. But what does this represent for you? What's this next step in Sydney Sweeney's career trajectory?
I don't know what the next step is. That's what's so fun about this. Like, you wake up every day and it's different. You have no idea what to expect. And it's terrifying, but it's so exciting too. Of course, I have my projects that I'm working on and I'm developing and I can't wait to do, but they move around and you never know what you're gonna place where, if there's something new that's gonna come along. And it's kind of like this crazy roller coaster. You're never sure if it's gonna go up or down or upside down. It's really cool.
Last 2 bits, I want to ask about David, director David Michôd. He's very, very talented filmmaker. And this is, yes, thank you. Scream all you want. He's a great filmmaker, and this is like such a, he did Animal Kingdom, and like, he knows how to do the hard stories, but...
He knows how to shoot dudes.
Sure. What was it like working with him, and did he do anything that kind of, was just different, or something that you're going to hold with you in terms of a particular note?
Well, so Dave is an Aussie, and I always love my Aussies. He really had a lot of care for this. He knew the importance. He always said it was just urgent. He felt like this urgency to make this story, and he felt like it was a global problem that he wanted to address and help hopefully be a part of fixing it. And I think that because his passion for this project was so immense that it was felt amongst the cast and the crew, and it kind of trickled down to everybody, and it really set the tone for the entire production.
The final question is always the hardest.
Oh no.
I know. So you're in a room full of SCAD students. You can scream if you're a SCAD student. There's only about 5. But there are artists here that want to do what you do. They want to be able to share their art with the world, be very successful doing it, and be on the cover of Variety today. So I want to ask you to give them that one big piece of advice of how they can be like Sydney Sweeney when they grow up.
Oh man, I don't know if you want to be like me. Thanks guys. Okay, it's not easy. I started acting when I was like 11, 12 years old. And I didn't get a project that helped open more doors until I was like 19, 20. And you get told no endlessly by everyone, like absolutely everyone. And you gotta just believe in yourself and open up doors for yourself. I think that's why I love producing so much, is because I'm getting to develop and create the stories that I want to tell, and I'm not waiting for someone to call me. And I think that's what you guys should do, is create what you want, put it out there, believe in yourself, help your peers out, and don't let anyone tell you no, because they don't matter.
That is very well said.
Was it? I don't know.
It was amazing. They approved. They wouldn't clap. They're actually pretty. So
I always feel so weird because I'm like, I want advice. I'm like, I want to sit here and ask for advice.
Keep doing what you're doing and make movies forever. That's my advice to you. 2 quick things for all of us here. One is I want to thank SCAD, President Wallace, Christine, Executive Director, everyone that does SCAD, and of course the SCAD students. Thank you for staying out way past your bedtime. You have class tomorrow. All right, 8 a.m. Oh. Absolutely not.
Why would you do that to them?
I know.
Who does? Why do you guys?
I don't schedule this festival.
It was very unfair.
Yeah, I know. It's not my fault. And the last thing is, I have to be a bad guy because I know you guys are gonna come here, but I have to take Sydney Sweeney's hand and take her off the stage immediately because she has to go catch a flight. But wait.
Well, I do. I have to get on a plane.
Yeah.
But
Do you want
we
to?
turn the house lights on and take like a giant selfie?
Yeah.